We're in classical Athens, and I'm doing a classic Greek chicken soup called Avgolemono. My chicken broth is boiling. I've just added a bunch of different vegetables, really just for flavor. Celery stalks, fennel, carrots, and some leek. I'm just gonna get those out. I'm adding a little bit of Greek saffron. This is called krokos in Greek, from the crocus flower. That's where saffron comes from. I'm adding a little bit of orzo. So that's going right in. Make sure your broth is boiling. The pasta is gonna absorb all the gorgeous flavors in this rich broth. I'm adding my shredded chicken next. This is gonna cook together with the pasta. My soup is simmering. I'm gonna add a little bit of wine, and any good dry white wine will do. It's probably about 2/3 of a cup. A little bit of salt and pepper. As this is simmering and my pasta is cooking, I'm gonna make my egg lemon liaison. The first thing I wanna do is separate the whites from the yolks. I'm doing a real country style avgolemono. There are a couple of different techniques for doing this. Some people don't separate the egg at all, but when you do separate it, you get a really, really creamy avgolemono, and that's exactly what we want. My yolk goes in there. The first thing I'm going to do is whip my meringue. This is what we mean by stiff peaks. Should I try this? See? That's a stiff peak. They really hold their shape. The next thing I'm doing is getting my yolks ready. I'm gonna start whisking the yolks. I'm gonna slowly pour my lemon juice into this. And I want you to notice what happens when I slowly add the lemon juice to the yolk. It'll completely change texture and color. It'll become really foamy and creamy. So you can see that this is really foamy. I'm basically whipping air into this, and it's turned a different shade of yellow. I'm gonna slowly start to add a little bit of this hot broth to my egg yolk and lemon mixture. Try to just get liquid in here. If you get a couple of pieces of chicken or orzo, not to worry. You wanna add this very, very slowly. If you add it too fast, your eggs might curdle. So now I'm going to add my meringues to my egg yolk, lemon, and broth mixture. Fold it in really fast and continue to temper the mixture with hot broth. I'm just getting the last of my whites in here of my meringue. And I'm going to whisk this by hand with a wire whisk. And the result will be this beautiful creamy mixture that I'm gonna add right back to my soup. Now that this is all combined, I'm gonna start adding my hot broth. You wanna add this very slowly. I'm turning off my heat. It's nice and creamy. I'm gonna add my egg lemon, my avgolemono to the pot. Swish it around a little bit. This is a perfect classic, and it looks amazing. This is more than chicken soup for the soul. This is chicken soup for your whole family. But that thickness and that creaminess from the egg and from the starch and the orzo is totally balanced by that incredible lemony taste. And here in Athens, all of Greece comes together. People are inspired to add their own touch to tradition.